going to break down 3D foundation with you today. This is my one compact makeup, so it all fits in this one compact right here, and I'm going to show you how I do my whole face. So I'm first going to start out with contour. This is Indigo Contour, and I just like to put it on my detail brush, and you just feel for your cheekbone, and you just press right up against your cheekbone. So that's how we're going to start with our cheekbones. And then we're going to move to the forehead. So I just like to do it just like this. These are all creams, so they're super forgiving and very easy to use. You just blend them out at the end or as you go, just depending on your preference. I like to go right here underneath my jawline. Okay, and then I also like to do my nose. This is my favorite brush for contour. It is so easy to use and it's so versatile for so many different things. Like, I love using it for the nose contour. You don't have to contour your nose, but I love to. I feel like it makes a huge difference. And I just always put the excess down here if I have any left. Now I'm going to switch over to my buff brush right here, and I'm going to use 3 different highlight shades. Now this is going to give me a more true to tone look for my face. So it's going to be more dimensional, and it's going to cover my redness and discoloration much better than if I was just going to put one foundation color all over my face. So I love these because you can use different ones, and you can also shade up and down for when your skin changes. So first I'm just going to use my camo shade, which is this darkest color called Amber. Now when you fill out the form in my bio, I will color match you to these colors, so you don't have to worry about color matching yourself. Since it is all online, I can do that for you. So I'm just putting this color where I have any redness or discoloration. So I'm actually going to put it right here underneath my eyes right here, because we want this color to cover up dark circles, redness, anything that we don't want to see. And I have a little bit of redness here and here. Okay, so this is my camo color. Now next I'm gonna go in with my second brighter shade. This is Candlelit, and this is just gonna go basically wherever I didn't put the amber. So I don't really have any discoloration down here, so I can use a lighter color. But we don't want it to be super dark because we want it to still match our neck, especially in the winter time. We might have deep redness on our face, but our necks are brighter, so we want to be able to have the same color there. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this here, and we're pretty much done. So now I'm flipping my brush around. I'm using the smaller end now, and I'm going to go into this pop shade called Versailles. This is my favorite pop shade for almost anyone. It's just really, really beautiful. It's super bright, and I just love it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right there in the inner corner of my eye, and then I'm gonna put it right here because this is where we want to lift our face. A lot of times we see people not putting on their foundation and just using a brighter shade right here, and that's actually gonna make your eye just look gray right here because you're not color correcting where you need to be correcting the actual discoloration and darkness. A lot of people have dark under eyes, some people don't, but if you do, you need to go in with a darker shade first, and then you can brighten it up afterwards. So this is really crucial. Okay, now I'm using my bigger end of the buff brush now, and I'm just tapping to blend this in. And I'm actually gonna flip it around again and use my mid shade, which is Candlelit, and go on my eyelids to give it a nice prime right here because we don't want discoloration here or veiny eyelids, right? Especially, this is going to prep your eyes for eyeshadow if you're going to put any on. So now I'm just blending. And with creams, I think that the best way to blend this in is by tapping motions. Okay, so see how it's just blending out like a dream. I'm starting with my brighter color first. Okay, flipping it around to the bigger side now because it's a little bit faster that way, right? All right, now I'm going to blend out my contour. And when we blend our contour, we always want to make sure that we're going up and not down, because we don't want to drag our face down ever. And this just gives so much definition, and it's not an extra step. It's just mixed in with your foundation. So that's why I absolutely love this makeup. It's so easy. It gives you the perfect finish. It looks like you spent a ton of time and you didn't. This is real time and it's only been 6 minutes. So if I wasn't talking, I could do this in about 3. Okay. Now, it's okay that it's not perfectly blended out because we're going to take a big fluffy brush with our bronzer and kind of feather this out, okay? Okay, so this is cream bronzer, so it all works together. And we're just blending until it looks how we want it to. The smaller end of my brush and go into that Versailles again. This is totally optional, but if you want to, I mean, it's here, so you might as well, right? That's why this one compact makeup is amazing, because it's like you have it here, so you might as well just do it, right? So we're just going to crisp off that line. Now I'm going to flip it over and just tap, tap, tap. It's going to really snatch out your cheekbones. Okay. I'm going to take that smaller end again of my buff brush and just the tip here. This is also good for nose contour too, so you don't have to use that detail brush. I'm going to just take that bright color again and pop it down the center of my nose. Now I can flip it around, press this in to blend that out. Look at the difference that makes. Okay, you can also put it here too. Brighten that up a little bit. Okay. Now, the last step, I'm gonna go into nude. I've been loving this nude color. There are so many to pick from, but this is a good one. When I color match you, I can also give you recommendations of a few of my favorites and some that would look good on you in your skin tone. But nude is pretty good overall. I like it on pretty much every skin tone. It's super pretty. And it just adds a ton of life back into your face. Okay, and you can even take it up here if you want. Some people do that. And then you can put it on your lips. These double as lip and cheeks. So again, helping you save time and money. And then we're gonna go into our illuminator here. This is cream. So I'm going to use my detail brush and just take a little bit of this cream illuminator and pop it right here on the top of my cheekbone. So this is going to give you a illuminated cheekbone. and they're cream, so they're super subtle, but they're very buildable. If you would like your makeup to be all in one compact, then send me a message or comment below on this video. You can comment makeup, and I will get you a color match for this makeup. Or if you want to, you can just go ahead and shop the link in my bio. And if you're not already following me, make sure to do so you can get more tutorials on how to do this 3D foundation.